Hey guys, Randy here. I wanted to give you a quick preface as to what it is you're about to see, because if we jump right into this video and all you see is black, you're going to wonder what is wrong with your monitor. There's nothing wrong with your device. You're about to see a lot of night shooting. And what this class was for me was a refresher of the night techniques that I've done many times over, because I've had a stack load of night training, but it's been a while since I've done it, so it was a great refresher. Two things that I want to preface here that are not going to be picked up as well as they could be on the camera. The reason you guys always see me running pistol lights on the ends of my guns is because the pistol light, whether it be a Surefire product or whether it be an Enforce product, I'm always running, well, I shouldn't really say pistols because these actually are dedicated. This is the WML and this is the APL. Rifle, pistol, but I'm always running a small light on the front of the gun for a reason, because I always want the position to be consistent, whether it be push forward for momentary, drive down for constant, and then drive back up again for to shut it off. I always want a consistent position for my light. I don't want the little dangly doodles, the wires, the doodads, the hickey bobs that end up over here, and here's why. And like I said, the camera didn't pick this up. One of the guys in the class, who will remain unnamed out of respect, squared away young man, by the way, he and I ended up being teamed up together, and the dude has the footwork, but clearly he didn't have his night work taken care of. And I want to say 4 times, I know it was 3 because I actually captured 3 on video, but I want to say it was like 4 times in a row. We'd get ready to shoot the drill, and you'd hear Reed go, and there it is! And what was happening was, the student had his light up front, but he had this pad right here. Well, it literally takes your ability to hold your rifle, because every single time that you hold your rifle, you're popping your light on. It's like the DG switch that everyone thought was all kinds of awesome sauce. Every single time that I would go to night training, you could always tell the dudes who had a DG switch on their pistol, because as they would put their hand on their pistol and get ready to draw, they blast everyone with a beam of light, and we'd be like, oh, what the hell? Because remember, even light-bearing holsters will have a cutout at the bottom to let you know when your light is on. And when you're working in total darkness, and you've been working in darkness for several hours now, your eyes are totally acclimated to darkness. And which is why you only do so many runs, and then you have to take a break to allow your night vision to come back. Because the second that light goes on, you lose it, and there are certain portions of the training where you're supposed to be doing them in total darkness, meaning you don't even turn your light on, because they want you working in darkness to see what your capabilities are, and turning your dot all the way down and trying to find the cues on your weapon in total darkness. So what was happening was guys were constantly, they were reaching for their rifle or reaching for their pistol and blasting everybody with light. And it's something that's very important to be understood and isn't always picked up in night training classes on video. Guys, I can't say enough about this class. It's a great class. It was a great refresher for me, but for a lot of you it's going to be a what the heck just happened moment, and you need that. Because look at where we are right now in America. This stuff, the very stuff that I've been doing now for well over a decade is now going to potentially become extremely relevant and highly needed. And those who have been asleep at the wheel, fiddle farting around, drinking beer, watching sports, a lot of you right now are kicking yourselves in the butt because you're wishing you had this stuff. And I know I'm going to get punched in the nose for saying this, and I frankly don't care, because political correctness needs to go out the window at this point. Guys, there is still time. Get your weapons out, get some training in, start working with people who know what they're doing that can share knowledge with you guys. Let's get into this video.
One more time, we are going to go 3 more rounds to the body. Fire. Okay, very nice. And one more go, ladies and gentlemen, one more go here. Low ready position. We are going to go 3 more rounds to the body. Fire. All right, guys. guys, we're going to move forward and we're going to check our targets. A good tip here, if you shine your light right on the white piece of paper, what do you think will happen to your night vision?
Go away.
It will go away. So if you want to see your shots, you can shine the light on the ground or even off to the side, and you'll still get the effect because we do have a cone of light. All right, let's go ahead and move forward, and let's go ahead and tape target. All right. Yeah, go ahead and take anything outside the black.
Not bad.
That's why we have a white light, right? All right.
How'd you do?
Up anything outside the black.
Hey, decent group though, right?
Yes.
They're slow.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're just gonna tape outside the black, folks. Outside the black. Ready. And then we're gonna determine whether it's a threat target or not. For the sake. Oh, there it is. You know, I have.
Thanks for taking the pressure off me.
Yes, guys. I'll tell you, I've had a standing bet with classes for almost 10 years that if we could make it through one night shoot without having a light negligent discharge, that I would buy you all an entire steak dinner.
Yeah.
That did not happen. See, now it's just a free thing, isn't it? No, in all seriousness, I treat the light the same as I do my trigger. Because a light negligent discharge can get you killed just as quick as a trigger one, can it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just make sure where your fingers and your digits are on your rifle. Make sure that you know where that is, and that's what we're here to figure out. All right, we're going to illuminate with the low ready, determine it's a threat target, and then we're going to do 2 to 4 rounds to the body. I want you to vary your round count up, okay? Vary that round count up. 2 to 4 rounds to the body using your white light. Remember to illuminate at the low ready before you index onto the target. Fire. Do the same thing, 2 to 4 rounds to the body. And make sure you're illuminating first and then presenting your rifle onto the target. So illuminate first and then take your shots. We're gonna go, there it is again. We're gonna go 2 to 4 rounds to the body, guys. Fire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to go once again 2 to 4 rounds to the body. Fire.
There it is again.
All right. Fire. Body standing, 2 to the head, kneeling of your choice. Fire. We've had quite a few engagements, haven't we? What do you think you ought to consider doing right now?
Leaving.
A tactical reload, right? The same way in the dark as it is in the night. So make sure you have a full gun, guys. We can't be running out of ammo. Manage your ammunition. 2 to the body standing, 2 to the head, kneeling of your choice. Fire. Just a little bit more aggressive. I know it's the ACOG, just a little bit higher.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to aim.
Your red dot. It's not your RMR or your Aimpoint. It's going to be just a little bit more high.
Okay.
You get that. That's what we're here learning to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's weird how something so small can make that kind of a difference on your offset.
Absolutely.
That's why I like to stay consistent with my optics across the
Yeah.
board.
Yeah. This rifle originally had iron sights on it, and honestly, I'm thinking about going back.
Dude,
I love iron sights. Always have.
they don't fog up.
Exactly.
How's we doing down here, Russell? Wow, man, it's stone cold there. Stone cold.
How'd you do, Rachel?
He did.
Is he DRT?
What's DRT?
Dead right there.
What was that? How many headshots we take? 6?
6.
Okay, so that's 6 rounds, less than the size of a dime.
Wow,
You can't do it any better than that.
that's
You
remarkable.
can't do it. You could not shoot a 6-round group standing better than that.
That's remarkable.
That's as good as it gets right there. That's like,
Outstanding. Good job.
get any better than that. Look at the body shots. You
Yeah.
know? This is your first group, wasn't it, without the
Yeah,
light?
yeah,
So this is without the light.
Wow.
All the white lights, center spine. Doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
You couldn't put 6 rounds standing better than that. You just couldn't do it.
You know what that means, right? Go home now. Just quit. Boom.
You know, I have nothing else to teach. Fire. All right, guys. One more time, low ready position. We're going to go 3 more rounds to the body. Fire. Very good. Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Happened to your offset, man? Did you get
Oh, yeah.
Too much, right?
Yeah.
15 yards, we
Did you
don't
get-
need a lot of offset, but I would probably aim at the top of the black if I was going to sink them in nice at 15. Same at 25, guys. And we're going to shoot to the body. We're going to definitely go to the body on this, standing or brace kneeling. 25 yards at nighttime looks a lot farther than it does in daytime, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of the game. Remember, though, the ammo, the rifle, the 0 still shoots the same. If I was going to shoot 25 yards, I typically will favor about an inch high at 25 yards. So it's not that big of an offset, but it still is an offset. So I'd hold top of the black, and I think you'll be able to sink them in there nicely. All right, guys, go to a low ready. Shooter's choice of standing or brace kneeling. This will be 3 rounds to the body. Fire. Go either standing or brace kneeling, shooter's choice. We're going to go 3 rounds to the body. Fire. All right, carefully work your way to your feet, folks. Make sure your rifle's on safe. And let it hang on a sling. All right, let's go check your groups.
Yeah, I felt that one. Absolutely felt that one. I knew that was going to happen.
Good, very good. Outstanding. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent, guys. You know, if you're inside the spine box, even if it's low or high, that's still a good hit.
Oh, these
So,
are ones.
as long as we're hanging here, we're good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, those are nice.
Oh, you got one
Good.
on top?
That's exactly how you do it. Very
Oh, I'm
nice.
good. Thank you very much.
Kneeling or prone, guys. This will be shooter's choice. We will do 5 rounds to the body. Shooter's choice of kneeling or prone. Fire. All right, one more time, guys. Shooter's choice. Charles like, man, I was going to stay down there, too. He's like, it's cold. It's getting later. No, it's all right. You guys are doing great. One more string. 5 rounds to the body. Shooter's choice, kneeling or prone. I'll leave that up to you to solve this problem, guys. 5 rounds to the body. Shooter's choice, kneeling or prone. You may commence fire when you're ready.
And that was 50, right? 50 yards?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
No, not bad at all. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. That helps with a little magnification.
Yeah. So I only got a touch, but it helps.
Alright.
Yeah, that's very nice. Very nice work. How'd you do? One? Outstanding.
Kind of the second string. I had a hard time finding the red dot.
I did okay. Did I find it?
Yeah.
And you're holding these shots all in the vitals and mostly in the spine box. You got to be happy about that.
Absolutely.
Now, would you consider this pretty far on that envelope at nighttime?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard to tell who
Yes.
it is down there.
Yes, yes it is. And so when we're going to talk about lights, like what kind of light do you need on your rifle? I used to be of the school that you needed as little as possible because you could still shoot. But the more that I've gone and really done a lot of low light, okay, and had to do this for real, I like a little bit more. I like maybe 500 to 600 lumens, right? I like the brighter light, and maybe even, I don't know if, I'm sure they make more than that, but I like generally a 500 to 600 lumen light, because what that allows me to do is that allows me to target ID. If you have a bright light from back there, you can surely see and identify threatening behavior, right? So you see the importance of that stuff. Boy, what wonderful targets that you guys shot at night tonight. I'm very happy. Keep in mind, though, neighborhood defense, 50-50 chance you're going to have to do this stuff at night, right?
Yeah.
So our techniques have to work that we use in the daytime. They have to transition right over into that nighttime use. It has to go from daytime all the way into nighttime, because if all we have are techniques that work during the day, you've only got a 50% effective system. Well, I don't know about you guys, but if I was skydiving, I sure as hell wouldn't want 50% chance my chute was going to open. I would want 100% chance that that chute's going to open. And so our techniques, we have to train for that worst case scenario. Some people think low light is worst case. I don't ever thought it was worst case, but I think it's safe to say that there are factors low light that aren't there during the daytime. And so we got an extra control on our flashlight. We've got the same controls on our rifle, so we're adding another control with our support hand, which is that light activator. Keep your lights simple. You do not want one of those crazy lights. It's like press 3 times for SOS and press 69 times for strobe, and up, down, left, right, all that stuff.
ABA.
Yeah, AB, select start, right?
Yep.
Contra 30 live code right there. All right. Thing is, guys, is that we want to make sure that when we're doing this stuff, that we keep it simple. When I put my thumb or my finger, whatever I use to activate that white light, I want the white light to come on. When I remove that pressure from there, I want the white light to come off. I want a very simple system. I want a simple setup. I want to be able to reach my light the same as my hand position in the daytime. My hand position needs to stay this. Now you see why it's important to go from standing to kneeling to prone with the same support hand placement, right? Because we can't keep moving it back and forth, back and forth, back. It's not going to work. Imagine doing this when somebody's shooting back at you.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
So, no, okay, yeah, it's not pleasant to think about, but doesn't your system need to be consistent across the spectrum? Wouldn't your system have to be 100% reliable and consistent from application to application? See, people think they're going to elevate during these times of stress. What if it's a night this dark and you got 2 or 3 or 4 people trying to kill you? You're not going to have time to rethink your system, or to think, oh, I'm wearing this piece of gear, so I have to do it this way. Or, oh, I'm using this rifle, so now the light's over here. Or, oh, this light works this way. There's no time for that stuff, guys. Like, I really want you to live. And to do that, you have to keep it consistent across the board. Know what your limitations are. Know what your capabilities are, and stay well within that bandwidth. And the simplest way to do that is to simplify your stuff, not add more stuff.